If you're forced to pick between Bitcoin and Tesla due to limited capital, which would you pick and why? So this is a super interesting question. And I ask myself this all the time. And we always have to balance risk and return. Let me explain exactly what that means. And for those people out there who love Bitcoin, or for those people who love Tesla and their maxis in each, don't take this personal. This is about chasing alpha, and price determines exactly how much you get in when you get in. So remember that. So first, Tesla is the answer, and here's why. One, if I was forced to pick between them due to limited capital per the question, this is really key. We've seen what NVIDIA can do last week, and Tesla easily has a potential for 20x in 10 years. And if I only had one choice, it would be, of course, to preserve capital first and then alpha second. So I do believe Tesla is less risky than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is harder, but Bitcoin is riskier. And that's the trade-off I want you all to understand as we go forward. So let's look at some history. There's a 5-year window. Over the last 5 years, the Bitcoin return on investment has outperformed key assets in the last 5 years. But look at this. So it smashed the US dollar by 4,000%, smashed the S&P 500 by 2,040%. It smashed gold by 2,400%. Here you see the fact that the S&P 500 beat gold, okay, over the last 5 years. Now, Tesla Motors is there in the middle, 132%. You can see, yes, Bitcoin beat Tesla, but not by much, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we've seen the power of actually these astronomical gains because of colliding S-curves and new narratives like AI that are just changing the world. Also, just to focus on NVIDIA, because this is kind of earmarking where things can go so fast. If you look at the market value added on Thursday, again, $184 billion of market value in a day. That's more than Texas Instruments. It's more than Qualcomm. A lot more than Intel, nearly twice Intel's market cap, and nearly twice Applied Materials market cap. That's how big things can go so fast. So if Tesla nail FSD, and they are super close right now, believe me, in California, of course it doesn't work all over the world just yet, but it's super close. And if they put that AI FSD into bots, which are coming, I covered in yesterday's video, game over. Just stock price to infinity. That's what we're seeing. Remember, NVIDIA is a one-trick pony. Can you imagine what an 8-trick pony could do? So anyway, why would I pick? Again, 8 major high margin lines of business, far more than NVIDIA. It's also easy for me to leverage trade it safely. I do synthetic longs on Tesla. It's also easy for me to generate perpetual revenue safely, sell calls against my positions. Also, Tesla have an insurmountable lead, and they're in the right place at the right time with 4 colliding S-curves, blah, 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 blah. Tesla's helping making our world sustainable. And currently, in full disclosure, I actually have a larger Tesla position than Bitcoin. And it's because of the huge dip, because of the price of Tesla going so far down over the last 6 months and bouncing back up. I got into very, very leveraged positions. You know, it's like running into a burning building, which sometimes works out really, really well. And it did in Tesla's case. And that's why my position is bigger. So I'm going to have to find a way to rebalance, again, based on price and risk and return. And also, always hedge. I know the question was if I had to buy one, but if you can do both, because they'll both do well, but one could blow up. There's always a 1% chance. And remember, I plan to swing between both assets. I've already done that as well. Price matters, and balance the multiples. I'll talk more about what that means in a minute. And also remember, crypto is insane. Look what Ethereum did over the last 6 years at 220x in that little red box up here. So yes, crypto is exponential. The returns can be mind-blowing, but it's also risky. And that's what you need to bear in mind. So great question.